All right, locker room. I'm back home. Right now, I just want to address the Dallas Cowboys. They just lost to the Carolina Panthers 30-27, only putting up 27 points. And Carolina, of course, game-winning walk-off field goal to win the game. Let me just break this down. First of all, let me start in the back first. Carolina had a 4th and 4. Game on the line. You stop this 4th and 4, the Cowboys get the ball, you go get 7, 8, 9, 10 yards, and you let Irvin kick a 60-yarder and the game's over. 4th and 4, Hunter Renfrow in the slot. Deron Bland almost 9, 10 yards off him. Saying, I'm sorry, go ahead and take that 4 yards. Of course, he'll take that 4 yards. Bryce Young drop back, pick up the 4 yards. That game is over right there. The game is over. This is really hard when you see these kinds of games out of your team. I rather have Dallas. I rather have a team. My team certainly, Dallas, win the games they're supposed to win and come up short, even come up short greatly, get beat badly by the teams that are supposed to beat them. Like the Philadelphia Eagles were supposed to beat them. The Green Bay Packers were supposed to beat them. So what we have done is fell into some fool's gold because they get themselves so hyped to play those games, but they fall back towards what they are to play the other games. And that vacillation is so horrific that you don't even know what you have as a football team. Is this Dallas team the team that played with the Philadelphia Eagles and tied the Green Bay Packers, two teams that were highly favored to get far in the playoffs and possibly to a Super Bowl? Or is this the team that lost to the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers? I think this is the worst place of all, because I was trying to find some glory in the offense. But I saw an offense today that when needed most, it was a horrific series. You got a chance right now to at least put 3 points on this board to make Carolina have to come back and score a touchdown to win, or at least get you in overtime. Dallas takes first down, nowhere to go. Dak tries to check it down. They lose 5 yards. Dallas goes second down, nowhere to go. Dak tries to check it down. They lose 7 yards. It's 3rd and 12. Then you do a dump off and punt the ball. There'll be a lot of people talking about, the game George Pickens had and Dak and everything, but you have to make those plays when you have to make the plays if you're going to be any kind of a team that does anything this season. And yeah, okay, you could throw up 40 points here, you could throw up 40 points there, but where is that consistently? You got stalled out today. The run game was not going. I don't mind. Let's shut it down and open this thing wide open and start throwing that, let Dak throwing it all over the football field. We never really got to that. That was a strange game. A lot of people, I don't want to hear about the injuries. I don't want to hear about, those kinds of things. Dallas, it's an enigma to me. I don't know what it is. In order to win games, you have to consistently put up 40 points offensively. 27 won't get it. I've never seen a defense that gives up more big plays than this defense. The last time I seen this, the last time I saw this many people running wide open in a professional football game on a defense in the NFL like this was shit. The Green Bay Packers game in the playoffs. That's when. So I was about to say, I don't know when, but it was Dallas. It was Dallas. That's when. In the Green Bay Packers game. Same thing. This defense, it's one thing to say bad. This is way worse than bad. This is in some other stratosphere. Rico called his shot. Rico Dow called this shot, told him to buckle up, strap up, and then got in the game and rushed up 200 yards. Again. Every time they handed him the ball, he was running for 10 yards. That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing to watch them get dominated like that in a run game. I mean, Carolina just dominated the Dallas Cowboys with the run game and then shut down Dallas's run game. Carolina stacks a lot of big guys. They like to cover up the center, sometimes two guards. And Dallas is steady trying to run into that. Instead of trying to get on the edges and make some things happen on the edges. It was just it was a poorly played game by the Dallas Cowboys defensively. They're just poor. It's almost like watching arena football where you're just hoping for one stop, maybe two stops during the whole damn game. It's arena football. You hope to get two stops the whole game. Man, this is hard because you don't know. If you're a Cowboy fan, you don't know. Yeah, you do. I do. Yeah. Well, you don't know. This team's up, this team down. This team's up, team down. And a team that loses, I said a team that loses to the two teams that the Cowboys have lost to is worse than a team that even if they beat the other teams that they were not supposed to beat. You know, you cannot be considered a top team if you are not going to be able to win the games you are supposed to win. And in the two games, you got the Chicago game, you got this Carolina game. You know, offenses that were struggling a little bit, and, trying to come around, but they get to Dallas and there is no struggle. I mean, they move up and down the football field. I just don't know if I've ever seen a defense this bad, ever, like the Dallas Cowboys defense. CeeDee Lamb coming back, I don't know how much, even that, to get the consistency and being able to make plays. I couldn't believe in that crucial drive with the score tied 27-27, you got a good return. Dallas went backwards. Well, horrific plays. I mean, I wish Dak would have dirked that ball or threw it over his head. Do something. But, man, you just kept going backwards and backwards, and you just saw the air leave. The air was gone. And then they came back. Carolina came back. Carolina, they had Carolina stop, got a PI to get a first down. And then once you get that first down on any drive, you're off and going. I'm just telling you, man, I don't know. I went into this week thinking, man, Cowboys can win because Eagles lost. Oh, this thing is all bungled up right here, just right here. The Cowboys get this win and get on this side, 3-2-1. You have a shot. With what's going on in Philadelphia, you have a shot. The NFC East was up for grabs. But yeah, right now it looks like the Washington Commanders will grab it. Dallas will come back and play the Washington Commanders next week. And watch. This is what I'm realizing it's going to be this year. They'll come back and play the Commanders and give me hope again. But then they'll go through a day like today, and you see no hope. And I'm going to say the no hope when you're playing the Carolina Panthers or the Chicago Bears is greater than the hope when you show up and play a Philadelphia Eagle team pretty good, or take Green Bay Packers to a 40-40 tie. Losing to these two teams is far worse than playing these two teams tough or better than people expected. Because that means, you can jump up here and have these few moments, but you really live way down here. When you ask which Cowboy team will the real Dallas Cowboys please stand up, you know who that is. That's the team that lost today right now. That's who you would have to call the real Dallas Cowboys. You can't be pulling hope from a 40-40 tie. Or if CD wouldn't have let those balls go in and the Philadelphia Eagles could have won that game. I'm as guilty as anybody of saying that. And I'm going to go right now and get some soap. And I'm going to wash this out of my mouth. Because that filthy stuff, I got to wash it out of my mouth. I don't know what this Dallas Cowboys team is. I've been lied to, run them up, led astray. I don't know what they are. But I know it's not good. Not right now. I'm just going to go watch the rest of this stuff. But I do want to tell you about my weekend, man, about being able to see my boy Dion and going to see Killer at his event in New York. Had a great time. At his comedy event, it was so great. It was so funny. I'll tell you about it. But right now, let me just soak in my pain of the Dallas Cowboys loss and go watch me some more football. And I'll talk to you guys about it shortly. All right. Peace.